Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live. While it is in your power, be good. Never remind people about yourself, because those who value you remember, and the rest doesn't matter. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Your soul takes on the color of your thoughts. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Why should you feel anger at the world as if the world would notice? Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you can't control. These things are not asking to be judged by you. Leave them alone. The responsibility is all mine. No one can stop me from being honest or straightforward. To love only what happens, no greater harmony. The happiness of my life depends upon the quality of my thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. There is a limit to the time assigned you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and never return. Think about the expanse of time and how brief, almost momentary, the part marked for you. Think of the workings of fate and how infinitesimal your role is. True good fortune is what you make for yourself. Good character, good intentions, and good actions. There is nowhere that a person can find a more peaceful and trouble-free retreat than in his own mind. So constantly give yourself this retreat and renew yourself. Courtesy and kindness define me. Today I escaped anxiety. Or no, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. Learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. The struggle is great, the task divine, to gain mastery, freedom, happiness, and tranquility. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Anywhere I could lead your life, I can lead a good one. When I do help others or help them to do something, I'm doing what I was designed for. Everything is born from change. Stop allowing your mind to be a slave, to be jerked about by selfish impulses, to kick against fate in the present, and to mistrust the future. Do not let others hold you back. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Not to be driven this way and that, but always to behave with justice and see things as they are. Not to assume it's impossible because you find it hard, but to recognize that if it's humanly possible, you can do it too. No carelessness in my actions, no confusion in my words, no imprecision in my thoughts, no matter what anyone says or does. My task is to be good. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Realize that you have something in you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. Someone despises me. That's their problem. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Here is a rule to remember in the future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not "this is misfortune," but "to bear this worthily is good fortune." Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Because most of what we say and do is not essential. Ask yourself at every moment, is this necessary? Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. How much time he gains who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself, to make it just and holy. To the wise, life is a problem. To the fool, a solution. It's silly to try to escape other people's faults. They are inescapable. Just try to escape your own. Take a good hard look at people's ruling principle, especially of the wise, what they run away from and what they seek out. To begin is half the work. Let half still remain. Again begin this, and thou wilt have finished. What we do now echoes in eternity. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Click the subscribe button to get more videos like this one.